Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mark here with another fragrance review. Let's go into the Bvlgari house. This is actually Bvlgari Aqua Marine Edition. I believe I reviewed its older brother about a year ago. We got a very good score, 9 out of 10 from me. A great take on an aquatic fragrance. We'll call it aquatic. This one is its lighter little brother. So let's take a look at it. Presentation, bottle in the box. Now I got the smaller bottle for this one. I got the big bottle for the original Aqua, and I felt like it was a little clunky. It was a little too big for my hand. This one fits perfectly in my hand to spray it. So just to take, if you want to get these little droplets of water from Aqua, if you're purchasing these fragrances, I think the smaller bottle is best for handling. So let's take a look at the bottle. It looks exactly like Aqua, just lighter juice. It says Marine here. A great sprayer, as always. Bvlgari puts a lot of detail, as you can see. Stickers at the bottom right here. There's your code in white. You can definitely see that. Unfortunately, I don't have a prop on this, so you're really not going to see the bottle right here. But I'll prop up the box for you guys. This is the box itself, and we got some details in the back. So I'm going to put that right there. Now, bottle sizes, I love when they do this. 1 ounce, 1.7, 3.4. So you got a lot of choices there. $20 to $70 American to purchase this fragrance. Again, that's just retail. Go check out your favorite discounter. They'll have this discounted. This one was released in 2008, so it's just a little baby. It just has a few years on it. It has not won any awards with me as of yet. This is very much an aquatic, fresh fragrance, very much aromatic. I need to say that this is a very aromatic fragrance. It's going to project. Parfumier is Jacques Cavalier, and Cavalier, of course, has done its original, the big brother, Aqua. So it's great to see the original Parfumier doing the flanker also. Recommended age, I love these fresh aquatic fragrances. It makes my job easier. Basically anybody can wear these fragrances, and so recommended age, anybody, even the teenagers can wear this. How many sprays and wear? I try to avoid this section right here. I really felt with these Aquas by Bvlgari, less around this section is better. So I go 1 on the chest, 1 on the neck, and then 1 on each arm, pulse points, whatever your flavor is. Definitely worked much better than shooting a couple on the neck. I felt that was a little too much. Now notes, let's take a look at the note breakdown. It's not extravagant at all. There's like, I think, 6 total notes. So let's take a look at it. We got grapefruit and neroli at the top. Then in the mid we got sap, rosemary flower, and posidina, which is the aquatic plant, which is going to kind of give you that seaweed, salty vibe. And then in the base we got white cedar wood, so nothing too complicated. Now this is a great time to announce that Bvlgari has 2 new fragrances, 2 new flankers to this line that's going to be coming out this year. They got Aqua Tonic, which is the original, which is going to be changed to a tonic vibe, and Aquamarine Tonic. So look out for those coming out this year in 2011. I'm going to definitely buy those, purchase those, and see what they're all about. See if they changed up the recipe a little bit. So let's smell Aquamarine. So here's the spray, guys. Again, very good sprayer, as you can see. Now the top notes, what I get right off the bat is a very strong grapefruit vibe with a hint of citrus with it. It really gave me like a bitter hit, almost tangy, with a little bit of salt water. The salt water comes in. It's not as potent or strong as the original Aqua, but still has that salt. I really felt it right there. Now I also get almost a heavy cucumber melon note, just like the original, which was very nice and sweet. It really reminded me of the original, so just a little brighter. I think it was a little brighter with the citrus and the grapefruit added to the cucumber melon. So very bright start, a little brighter than the original, but it really reminded me of the backbone of this fragrance right off the bat of the original. Now in the mid, gave me that mild marine note, the posidina, that meshes with the same sweet notes that we got at the start. That seaweed accord is still here, but toned down in this one. So for the men that hated it in the original, may like to revisit this brand and visit this one. Some people actually did not get this note at all. which is great if you didn't like that note. But some people really felt it in this fragrance. I think it was toned down a bit, but it's still there. Also got some woods. The woods showed itself in the mid, so it showed itself a little early, and also which made it a little more manly as an aquatic when you put woods in there. And strangely, I got a little hint of floral in here. Nothing too feminine or too potent in this fragrance, but it was there. Now in the base, the cedar comes through, but it's faded. The base really felt dry and musky. So really a disappointing ending in this fragrance. A lot of people are going to say this was just a cologne mess. I think it was just a dry, musky ending, which was disappointing, to be honest with you guys, because that start was actually very much invigorating. So overall, this fragrance is very fresh, very clean, crisp, and light to wear. It really reminded me of a sea breeze. Very much linear, or not linear, but just like that, like a sea breeze. Not too much. How can I really explain it? It was like Aqua was the deep sea diving, which has a little more character than this fragrance, and Marine is like the water's surface, which was very safe and very much brighter than the original. So it's very much a casual daily scent to me. This is for the person that did not like the huge salty hit with the original. It's still in here, but some people might not grab onto it, so definitely take a look at this one. It was very, very watery, fruity, but it lacked the oomph that I got from the original. But it's different enough than your run-of-the-mill aquatic. I really felt like it was still different from your Aqua di Gios of the world. Not as versatile as the original. I see this as a warm weather daily fragrance, and the original Aqua was much more for me. I felt like I could wear it almost all season with that one. So very much a summer spring scent, this one. And basically both this one and the original may not mix with your skin. So some people might just hate both of them. This is not your typical aquatic, people, so it's very much different. So why would you hate this thing? Why would you hate it? Aquatic haters, like I used to be, you will find it boring. Longevity issues. A lot of people get longevity issues with this one. I'm not one of you, but a lot of people say this thing doesn't last at all. 1 hour, it's gone. Try different application methods. I really think that this one loves the heat, and I think it's a great fragrance that does project a lot and actually got much more longevity than some people are stating online. And the salty haters, the people that don't like that marine note or that seaweed note, or they'll say, it smells like fish, or so there's a lot of people out there that just don't like that type of vibe. I commend Bvlgari to be doing something different. I enjoy both. So this one is very much underrated, I would say. Getting bashed on a lot for the simple reason it's not, it's your run-of-the-mill. I don't think it is, but that's just my personal opinion. One word to describe this fragrance, I would have to say sea breeze. Bottles, the original Aqua, of course, from Bvlgari, Aqua di Gio. Sel Marin from Healy would be an upgrade, I think. Much pricier, but definitely in that genre. When I close my eyes, this fragrance reminds me of being seaside. If Aqua is deep sea diving, this is seaside, not in the water. It's not in my face, it's just the breeze, bring it in to my nose. So you're kind of away from the whole vibe of the original Aqua. So very nicely done. Best time to wear this fragrance, I would say in the middle of summer, right smack in the dab of summer, wear this guy. Compliment factor, this one was very much moderate, middle of the road. I didn't get any negative comments about this fragrance, but it wasn't anything over the top. Some people said it smells nice, citrus and grapefruit and cucumber and the melon notes. When I was getting that, really just, it's your typical compliment fact. People are going to say that you smell nice. It's your run-of-the-mill aquatic. But nobody really said, oh, you smell like seaweed, you smell like fish. No. But it was definitely nice. I think the compliment factor is right in the middle. As far as my 2 cents from this fragrance, I'm starting to like aquatics a little more. Weird. I think this is definitely a tone down from the original Aqua. I think the original Aqua really, I really enjoyed it, and I think it was one of the aquatics that I could actually stand, because it's a little different. It's really different from your run-of-the-mill aquatic. This one is much safer. It reminds you of the run-of-the-mill aquatic, but it has its own way of doing it. It kind of took a little bit of the original Aqua and put it in there, and I think it's well done. A lot of people are going to say longevity, projection problems, it's safe, it's just a run-of-the-mill. I don't think so. I'm going to go against the grain with this one, and I'm going to give it a good mark because I think this is unique, so I like it. As far as buy, try, or pass, I'm going to say this is a definite try, guys. I don't think I would have gave it a buy, but I don't know. It's still a little different from your run-of-the-mill, and a lot of people might not like it. So I'm going to give it a definite try. Definitely, if you didn't like the original, try this one out. It might be your cup of tea. If you're into aquatic fragrances, definitely take a look at this. This is like safe, but with a little bit of differences mixed in. So buy, try, or pass, try. Alright guys, so this is my review on Bvlgari, Homme, Aqua, Marine. And let's get to the rating system and see what kind of score this guy gets. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, let's rate Aqua Marine. Projection, 8. Very high projection. Definitely projects. It's aromatic. 3 to 4 hours scent cloud at most. Longevity, I'm going to give it a 6. It's average. I got 5 to 7 hours, which is much more than most. Some people say an hour, but I definitely don't agree. 5 to 7 hours. Versatility, I'm going to give this a 6. It's just a casual daily scent. Seasons, spring and summer, I really like this one in spring. Overall smell, I'm going to give this an 8. Aqua is different than your run-of-the-mill aquatic, Aqua Marine. I like how Bvlgari did their own take on an aquatic. They didn't go run-of-the-mill. I still prefer the original because it's much more unique, and it's a safe scent for the summer. So overall, I'm going to give this one 7 bottles out of 10. A good aquatic that tweaks the actual theme of an aquatic fragrance.